All right, outdoorsmen, just want to talk briefly about my thoughts on the front end of Petroglyph Point at Lava Beds National Monument. Initially, it wasn't on my list of things to see, but I had been to a few other petroglyph areas, and this one seemed very cool. So I hope you enjoy today's adventure. So let's get outdoors. All right, guys, we are at the petroglyph portion of Lava Beds National Park. So let's go see what we can find. The reason that the petroglyphs are here are because at one point water was surrounding this entire area, and this was nothing but an island. It was a massive lake, and the water came up, and the Native Americans were able to come and carve into the rock. All right, everyone, here you can see where swallows are actually building their nests on the wall, and it gives them an excellent place to have safety. They're up away from ground predators. Very interesting to see. Here you can see this swallow structure is a little better. They build them out of mud and daub them right into the walls. Alright, guys, here's one of the petroglyphs. Sorry about the barbed wire, but they definitely don't want people on it. And it is difficult to see, definitely, but it's just above where the white mark is on the rock. Let's see what else we can see. All right, everyone, I hope that the camera is picking this up, but it is absolutely incredible to see the art and communication that our first people did here along the water's edge. Very, very interesting. All right, outdoorsmen, here's a little more of their artwork. When you talk about the idea that some people have that there were alien contacts at some point, some of these representations definitely make you think that it may be the case. I'm not sure if I said it before, but these petroglyphs were done by the Modoc First People, and it goes the whole way down. We'll slide down and check it out. I'm going to do some research and see what I can come up with as far as an interpretation of what some of these petroglyphs mean. All right, outdoorsman, I am looking at what the local people and Modoc First people called the peninsula, and it was where the Modoc, who were the last first people who had not been put on reservations, they were having their peace talks with the U.S. Cavalry at that point. So pretty historical place. All right, everyone, as I had said before, but just want to make the point that you can see kind of the white there where the water line periodically lapped up against. This entire valley, the whole way over to that ridge, was covered in water that would have been about 6 feet deep. And then when settlers moved in, they actually pumped the water out of this lake into what is now known as White Lake, and the result was that you had farms. So amazing the effects that humans have on the environment. All right, guys, this is an entire field of horseradish. And this is another one of those times where I wish we had the olfactory potential. You literally can smell the horseradish scent as I stand next to this field. Unbelievable. All right, outdoorsmen, wrapping up the trip to Petroglyph Point. I have seen numerous petroglyph areas throughout the U.S. Nothing even remotely compared to what I saw there at Petroglyph Point. Did a lot of research, and from what I can find, unfortunately, no one ever took the time to ask the Modoc First people, our Native Americans, what they were writing about to get any sort of interpretation on the petroglyphs. From what I have gathered through my research, that it's really not writing per se, that it's geometric shapes and figures to share some information, I am sure. It wasn't just art per se, but it definitely was not a writing system. It was more of a way to share information about what was going on throughout their lives. The other big takeaway was that field of horseradish. The fact that, you know, it just shows up in our jars and in our sauces, and we don't think much of it. It was really, really neat to experience a field of horseradish. So until next time, get outdoors.